The ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa is spearheading a voter registration campaign in Brits, Northwest, urging eligible citizens to register ahead of the upcoming elections. Other party leaders are also being deployed nationwide to support the drive. SABC senior reporter Ntebo Mokobo is joining us once again. Mokobo, so we saw what happened earlier on, pandemonium, and then there was a conversation that took place. We were told that in fact, you told us that the president left, and now there was another issue that had to be addressed. I'm not too sure if the president went back into the house again or whether it was the ANC leadership in the province. Give us a sense of perhaps what was it really that also needed to be ironed out?
Well, indeed, Tabiso, the president is still inside trying to iron out some of the issues that involve the two family, or for a lack of a better word, the two factions in the royal family. You recall that earlier ago, Princess Itumeleng Moerane was not happy at the president's arrival, and subsequently she did apologize, and of course, now we are bringing her to just give us a sense of her dissatisfaction with the president's arrival, and of course even the leadership in the royal family, or the traditional leadership in the royal family. Sis Princess, just tell us, Princess Moerane, just tell us what's the problem that you're having as the royal family?
The problem that we have is the lack of, the government not wanting to resolve this issue. They've subjected us over the past 12 years to 3 commissions so far, of which they don't release the reports and just move on. We are generally peace-loving, and I'm not a very confrontational person, but with being taken from pillar to post for so long, and every time they come here telling us that they will resolve this matter and end up not doing so, one is forced to, act outside of their nature.
And yeah. What is that? What's the bone of contention?
The leadership, it's a leadership dispute. Bapo currently does not have a recognized Kgosi. We don't have a traditional council. The community administration is at a standstill. You can go anywhere in the community, they will tell you, nobody ever sees these people that the government has brought here today to say, Kiye Kgosi. So now that's the issue that we have, that we've contested the leadership. We are demanding that they release those reports and actually appoint so that we can have a way forward. There's no service delivery. People don't have electricity. People don't have water. There's illegal mining that's rife. You saw it for yourselves in December, the squalor in which the people live here. And that issue is still unresolved.
And we are told there's Kgosi here. Did you ever engage Kgosi, or did you ask him why are things not happening, despite the fact that Bapo has got so many resources that would have been used to really change the lives of these people for the better?
I think I've just mentioned to you that Bapo does not have a recognized Kgosi. He may be called Kgosi out there, but in the community, nobody knows him. Last year, he staged his own coronation, basically a coup, and, the community boycotted that because they know the truth. They refuse to let government, just parachute somebody that is not the incumbent to, run the resources. This government wants to install their own puppet so that they can have access to, this community's resources. As you know, we have vast chrome and platinum deposits here, which is the actual problem that is causing this government to not have political will to resolve this matter.
Thanks, Princess Moerane. It would be remiss of me not to bring the spokesperson for the royal family, Vladimir Mogale. Ntebo Mogale, according to Princess Moerane, there is no king in Bapo.
Yeah, no. I'm laughing because there is. And I think government has spent a lot of money on commissions. We've had the late Judge Maluleka who did a commission around our chieftainship dispute, and there's a report towards that. We have actually last year in September inaugurated Kgosi after he was granted the certificates. So the Premier has all of those records. And we have agreed in there that we'll sit with them again so that the Premier can share those records with them to say that this is the correct chief. Yeah.
If there is Kgosi here, according to her, he's just a puppet. He's been used by people who really want to siphon the resources of this area. Your take?
Yeah, but that's an assumption, right? That's an assumption. It's not how governance works. There is governance. There is a royal council here. There is the royal family. There is an office of the Kgosi. And we are working. We are doing our best. I believe there are issues, but it's issues that we continue to try and deal with. Some of them we've shared with the President today, yes.
She says it's an area endowed with resources, but people are living in squalor. Is there anything that you're doing to really undo what is happening here?
Yes, we are. We are dealing with that. Look, just like in any other mining environment, you know, we rely on SLPs, we rely on CSI projects with the mines. We rely on the legalities which the DMR and the regulators offer to these mines to say, this is how you must beneficiate the communities. And the only thing we can do is try to push them in that regard. But, you know, even in terms of commercial, we're trying to grow. We are building our own businesses. We're trying to go above the value chain in terms of mining, in terms of agriculture, so that you don't have to rely on external companies that come here.
Okay, here you have it, Thabiso. That's Vladimir Mogale from the royal family. He's the spokesperson. And as I said earlier, President Ramaphosa is still locked in a meeting. As soon as he's done, the actual program will now start, because the actual program for him to be here was to meet with the communities, to encourage them to register and prepare themselves, ready themselves to vote in the November poll elections.